Hi everybody, we are given this question, an equation 8 raised to the power of x is equal to 3 raised to the power of x. We are expected to find the value for which this equation is true. In other words, we are asked to solve this and find the value for x. Now, of course, many of you would have got the right solution, but the main point here is the solution that you got, is that the only solution? In this case, we are looking for all x element of real numbers. So the most important point in this particular problem is that to justify that the solution that we have got is the only solution. So that is the most important part of this particular question. So having mentioned that, let me just consider the given question. Consider 8 raised to the power of x is equal to 3 raised to the power of x. Now what I wish to do is, I would like to divide both sides by 3 raised to the power of x. So that would give me 3 raised to the power of x, 3 raised to the power of x. And this can be further rewritten as 8 over 3 raised to the power of x is equal to, over here you get 1. So you got 8 over 3 raised to the power of x is equal to 1. Now clearly, without an element of doubt, people can easily say that x is equal to 0. Now how can they say that? Because we can rewrite this as 8 over 3 raised to the power of x is equal to 1. I can rewrite 1 as 8 over 3 raised to the power of 0, right? So the bases are same, so this would mean x is equal to 0. But the question is this the only solution? Is this the only solution? So that is where most of the solutions will hit a dead end, or it will hit the wall, because we cannot accept that x is equal to 0 is the only solution unless or until there is a justification to that fact, right? So I'm going to give you that justification. So consider this: 8 over 3 raised to the power of x is equal to 1. Now what do you see on the left hand side? On the left hand side, you see a strictly increasing function. And what do you see on the right hand side? On the right hand side, you see a constant. So this equation means an increasing function has to be meeting with a constant, right? And that is only possible at a point. Simple as that. So this will be the only point where the strictly increasing function is meeting a constant. And what is that point, or which is that point? That point is x is equal to 0. So that is the reason to be provided in completing this particular question.